Coming at you live from the Trey 50. So damn clean. Nissan be doing their thing, man. They just make some great cars. I can't cap about that. Yo, have you guys seen the Nismo 350 prices recently? I just seen one with 120,000 miles for sale for 28K. This is clean title with 117K. So you mean to tell me I can list this shit for almost 30 grand? That's insane. That's crazy, but that's also very good. And come on, man. Damn, tire pressure light is just so annoying. Like, the shit works and it doesn't work. Like, you might as well just stay off all the time or just stay on all the time. Like, why do you have to go in between? Old Katy Perry ass motherfucker. Hot and cold ass. Look, ain't even been 10 seconds. There he goes. He's gone. Make up your mind, fool. Well, what is happening, guys? We in the Tomei today. So by the title, you guys can pretty much tell what we got going on today. I'm gonna head to the shop right now. There's honestly not too much that I can do. There's just a few little things I want to try. I'm gonna put everything back on the S15, manifold, etc. The engine bay harness, I need to put that back on. And to the point to where we can start it again. And then I'm gonna have a Saul look at it whenever he can, see if he sees anything. Yeah, man, we just cannot figure out what's wrong with it, and it doesn't make any sense, and the shit sucks, bro. It really honestly sucks. I mean, once the turbo kit was done, I mean, the process of getting it running was going really smooth. We honestly had the car running within 2 days. It's just trying to figure out what the hell. The guy with the bike spotted me. Sat there for another additional like 2-3 days just trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with the car. We can't figure it out. Issue that we were having with the S15, the pedal isn't sending any signals to the ECU, so it has no throttle. The throttle is like completely dead, nothing. We swapped out the IPDM box, we swapped out another pedal, I tried a different ECU, and it's like at that point we're like, well, this doesn't make any sense. So it has to be a wiring issue, right? So that's when we tore apart my entire Z. We took the engine bay harness out, the engine harness, and the dash harness from my Z. And guess what? Nothing. So that was all for nothing. Whoa there, champ. Yeah, the cop is hella staring at my car right now. I think he just likes it though. I don't think he's like trying to look for a violation or some shit. I think he genuinely just liked the car. You know, so at that point we were just like, what the hell, bro? We don't know. We tried a bunch of different grounds. I mean, it's just, at this point we're just like running out of just things to do. And unfortunately with the HR, there's not really anyone that makes like a legit standalone system for their cars, so we can't really go that option. I think they have one, it's like a Thunder Link ECU. It's like, who wants to spend $1,500, $2 grand on something that's possibly not gonna fix the issue? So I didn't really want to resort to that so fast. Like, I just wanted to try to figure it out. I mean, I could try different throttle bodies, but I highly doubt that that's the issue. And my Z was 100% running when we took everything off of it, so I highly doubt that that's the issue. This just wouldn't make any sense for throttle bodies to just go bad from sitting. Doesn't make any sense. It's an odd looking UPS truck. Man, we just came to this like point in the car where we're just like, we don't know. We've already did HR swaps before. It's not like it's our first time doing an HR swap. I mean, we even did an HR swap on a 240 chassis S14, and technically it's the same shit. It doesn't have anything to do with any of the OEM S15 wiring because we literally like ripped all that out and we're not using none of it. Broke all those guys' neck working on that GTO right now. But yeah, so 100%, it doesn't have anything to do with the S15 wiring because there is no S15 wiring. We tore it all out. Dash harness, engine bay harness, engine harness, that's all from a Z. So everything pretty much is a 350Z, and yeah, the throttle's not working. So your boy was pretty bummed about that, man, because I was really excited to get that car running. I really miss the S15, bro. Like, there's nothing like driving on this side, I promise you. Yeah, I'm really hoping that we can figure this shit out soon, man. I do have a plan B for the car. I just do not want to resort to that because it's going to be a lot of money, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm already this deep with the swap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already have a one-of-one custom turbo kit. Can't even like sell that kit to anyone because it's like no one else really has an HR S15. So yeah, the shit blows, man. I was pretty depressed, pretty sad about it, especially because the shop is so busy. They just have work after work after work, and we sat there and tried to figure out what's going on with the car, but we're just kind of like clueless at this point. They can't put all their other work aside just to try to finish this one job. You know, them being my shop sponsor, obviously I don't pay them like full price. Oh wow, Joey's actually driving the Z. Wow, boosted boys, huh? Must be nice. All right, guys, here she is. All right, we gotta get that thumbnail. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm gonna put the manifold back on, and I need to find the damn engine harness. Don't know where it's at. But yeah, sad boys. I really wish that I could drive this car, but it doesn't run. Well, it turns on, but it doesn't run. Aww. Womp, womp, womp. Alright guys, so here is the engine harness. Let's see if I can put all this shit back. It's like a puzzle. A little confusing, but it's not too bad. Alright, progress. Got all those in. All these in. A couple of these go down there. Yeah, sucks. So another thing that sucks, even if we do get this thing 100% running and everything's good, it still has to go back to my boy that did the turbo kit for me, which is kind of my fault, I would say. I gave him the car and the engine pretty much naked. I had no harness on it, no wires, nothing plugged in, and he pretty much made the turbo kit around that, which was a little bit my fault. We kind of should have gave him one with the harness all plugged in, because there's just like things here and there that is just, in the long run, it's not gonna work out. Like some of the plugs are just too close to some of the hot parts. So unfortunately, even when we do get this thing running 100%, I still have to send it back to him, and he's gonna have to modify some of the kit to make sure, you know, everything is good. For instance, like for the coolant right here, this one needs to be modified more. We're gonna have to do a 90. On this motor, you pretty much bleed this thing through gravity, and this is kind of pointing up. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to bleed it. So that's one thing. Another thing, this side of the manifold is extremely close to the alternator plug, and obviously that thing's gonna get really hot. So that's no good. That's gonna have to be modified. We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to change the V-band on this. It's gonna need like that extra little lip in it so it doesn't leak. And that's probably pretty much about it. Everything after that should be solid. But yeah, sucks, man. It really does suck. I'm gonna have to probably come back on Monday and try to finish this up, plug everything back up till we can get it to the point where it starts again, and then mess with it some more and just go from there. I don't have any more time today. I have to leave. So yeah, I will see you on Monday. Hey man, anybody want to give me like 80 grand for my Nismo? You guys can keep the shift knob too.